Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we called getGoals API and after this we wrote the code to show the goals data on the goals page in our Angular application. And in today's video, we will create an API call to update the status of the goal in our Spring Boot application. So let's get started. So in our Spring Boot application, on the creation of the goal, as you know, we set achieved is equals to false, and now we need to create an API to update the status, and we will set the value as true. And to do this, in the goal service implementation, we need to start writing a new method, and this method will return a goal DTO, and we will name this method as update status. And in the params of this method, we need to accept the goal ID, and the data type of this ID will be long, and we will name this as ID. And in the body of this function, first of all, we need to get the goal by the ID, and to do this we will create one optional variable of type goal, and we will import this goal from fitness tracker server dot entity package, and after this we will name this as optional goal. And then we will use goal repository, and we will call a method find by ID, and in the params of this method we will pass this ID. And after this we need to check the availability of our optional goal, and to do this we will write if condition, and in this we will use our optional goal and we will call is present method, and if the goal is not present then we need to throw an exception. So after the if block we will write throw statement, and then we will mention new, and after this we will throw entity not found exception, and after this for the message we will give this as goal not found. And after this let's go back to the if block, and in the body of this if block we will create an object of the goal, and we will name this as existing goal. And after this, to set the value we will use our optional goal, and we will call get method. And after this we need to update the status of the goal, and to do this we will use existing goal and we will call set achieved method, and for the value we will give this as true. And after this we need to save this goal, and to do this we will write a return statement, and we will use goal repository, and after this we will call save method, and in the params of this method we will pass existing goal. And after this we need to convert this goal entity to the goal DTO, and to do this we will call get goal DTO method. And with this our update status method is completed in goal service implementation. Now let's copy this and let's open goal service, and let's paste this here. And after this we need to create an endpoint to call this method, and to do this we will open goal controller, and in this controller we will start writing a new method, and this method will return response entity. And after this we will name this method as update status, and after this in the params of this method we need to accept the ID of the goal, and to do this we will write at the rate path variable annotation, and the data type of this will be long, and we will name this as ID. And after this in the body of this method we will write a try block, and in this block we will write a return statement, and we will use response entity. And after this, to set the OK status we will call .OK method, and in the body we will use goal service, and we will call update status method, and in the params of this method we will pass the ID. And with this our try block is completed. Now let's write a catch block as well, and in this we will catch exception, and we will name this as E. And in this block we will write a return statement, and we will use response entity. And after this, to set the status we will call dot status method, and in this we will return http status dot bad request. And after this, to set the body we will call dot body method, and in this we will pass e dot get message. And at the end we will annotate this method with at the rate get mapping annotation, and for the URL we will set this as /goal/status/id. And with this our update goal status API is completed. Now let's run our application. And as you can see our application is up without any errors. And now we need to test this update goal status API, and to do this first of all we will open our MySQL workbench, and in the MySQL workbench we will open our goal table data, and as you can see we got two goals with the ID of 1 and 2, and after this for achieved we have false for both of these goals. And now let's go to the postman to call our update goal status API, and in the postman for the request type we will give this as get, and after this we need to give the basic URL and we will give this as http localhost 8080, and after this we need to give the controller URL which is /API, and after this we need to give the endpoint URL which is /goal/status, and at the end we need to give the ID of the goal, and let's give this as 100. And after this, to call the API, let's click on this send button, and as you can see we got the status as 400 bad request, and in the response body we got the message as goal not found because we don't have any goal in the database with the ID of 100. And now let's update the ID in the URL and let's give this as 1, and after this let's click on this send button, and as you can see we got the status as 200, and in the response body we got the goal as well, and in this goal the value of achieved updated to true. And now let's go back to our MySQL workbench to confirm this update, and in the MySQL workbench we will open the table of goal, and as you can see the record with the ID 1 got updated and we have the achieved as true now. And that's it for today's video. In the next video we will call this update goal status API from our Angular application.